Subscribe to Mind Body Soul and click on the bell icon for more updates.
Namaste. Welcome to another episode of Wellness with Vibha. I am your host Vibha, and today we will practice lion's pose to lift our mood and remove any energy blockages. Lion's pose or Simhasana is great for opening up the chest and getting rid of any tightness that might be present in that area. It is also a very good exercise for your jaw and your facial muscles, helping you look and stay younger. In addition, it helps boost the flow of prana through the heart and into the Vishuddhi chakra, instantly lifting your mood and making you feel great. So let's get right to it. To begin, let's sit in Vajrasana. Bring your heels under you. Touch your toes, the big toe, to each other. If this is not comfortable and it's putting too much pressure on your knees and ankles, you can continue to sit crossed-legged like I was before. If you're sitting in Vajrasana, that's great. Feel the connection of your sit bones and the pelvic floor over the arches of your feet. And then we are going to stretch our fingers wide, feeling the stretch in the palm and all the way into the shoulders, stretching the shoulder blades across the upper back. Take a deep breath here. Firm the shoulder blades back. Nice. Now on the next breath, we are going to inhale. Bring our shoulder blades forward and up. And then as you exhale, bring them back and down the back again. Let's do this a few more times. Once more, inhale, forward and up. Exhale and down the back. Once more, inhale and exhale. Alright, if you're comfortable, let's practice lion's breath now. To make this really simple, imagine that you're holding a mirror in front of you in your palm. We're just going to fog up the mirror, and as we do that, we will make a ha sound on the exhalation. Alright, so let's begin. Let's do this without our mirror hand. Let's do this one more time, maintaining the length in the spine through the top of your head. Inhale and exhale. And once more, inhale. Alright, now let's take this to the next level. It will look a little silly, it might feel a little bit amusing, but I invite you to try it because it is that good. So, this time, when you exhale, you are going to make the ha sound and send the tongue to the floor and your eyes towards the third eye. Might be a little challenging, give yourself some time. Let's work on this together. Ready? Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Alright, keep your eyes relaxed. Eyelids are relaxed. Just check in with yourself. See how that felt. You might be feeling a little bit of lightness in the head because of the breathing. Let's take a few normal breaths. And let's try this another 4 times. Alright? Make sure you're spreading your fingers, feeling the stretch through the shoulder. And you will inhale, bring the shoulders up, hands move back, exhale, shoulders move down, hands move forward, stretching across your chest. Alright, let's begin. 4 rounds. Inhale. Last time. Alright, soften your eyes, soften the jaws, soften the chest. Take a few breaths. Give yourself some time. Now to add the next step for the lion pose, move your knees comfortably apart, nice and wide. Again, check that you feel the connection of your sit bones over your heels and feet. Alright. Now we are going to place our hands comfortably in front of us, just like this. Push the floor away from you slightly so you feel a stretch across the chest and a firmness in your upper back where your shoulder blades are. Yeah? And from here we are simply going to move and point our fingers towards us. Again, now check, you push the floor away slightly so that your shoulders are not collapsing forward, your chest isn't collapsing, but you feel a nice broadening across the chest. We are now going to practice the breath again in this pose. Alright, keep your chest nice and open. Imagine your heart shining forward and let's begin. Inhale. And one more time. Take a nice deep breath in. Just check in with yourself. How does this feel? Take a few normal breaths. Relax your jaw, relax your chest. So far, we have been focusing on our face, our jaw, our neck and chest, making sure that there is no tightness, no extra crunching of the shoulders and the neck. To make this practice safe for your lower back as well, so you can practice this every day, let's make sure that we are firming our belly slightly as we exhale, like this. Just like that, a little bit of firmness in the belly, and that our tailbone is pointing down. So you want to make sure that your tailbone feels like it's tucked under. So on the exhalation, we are going to firm the belly and tuck our tailbone under. And remember to maintain this when we are doing the lion's breath as we keep our spine long. Alright? Let's do this. Inhale. Exhale, firm the belly, tuck your tailbone under. Now that our lower back is safe, let's practice this breath together 4 more times just because it feels so good, right? Let's do it together. Begin. Inhale. Spine is tall, belly is firm. Two more. And the last time. And you can bring your hands off the floor onto your knees. Just relax them over your thighs. You can bring your knees towards each other again. Check in with yourself. How does this feel? It feels so refreshing, right? Just soften your eyes. Stay here for 2 more breaths, bringing your breath back to normal. Once more. If you have been sitting in Vajrasana this whole time, you might want to stretch your toes a little bit. Very gently lift up and bring your toes onto the mat. You can rest your sit bones over your heels to give it a little bit of pressure there. Wow, that feels really refreshing. I hope you feel fresh and bright just like I do. Thank you so much for joining me today at Wellness with Vibha. Stay tuned for another episode where we continue our journey towards developing a deeper and more loving connection with ourselves. See you.